A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, the Razorback head coach told me pregame he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Canes ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense that has the first possession of the game. We'll be seeing plenty of this guy, Sutton Smith. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Jackson gonna throw it. Bring in the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense. Like, getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
Well, it's a whole new era for Arkansas now. Ryan Silverfield comes in as the head coach. Talon Green, who had been a big playmaker at quarterback for the last couple of years, he's now gone as well. So I think this is an offense, Dave, that's going to be trying to find its identity early, and obviously the quarterback spot's going to be critical.
It's going to be critical, and here's the thing that you know about Silverfield. When he was at Memphis, like, they played fast. They had great offenses. How can they bring that now to Arkansas? In the SEC, against great defenses, he brings his OC with him over from Memphis. The offense is going to be a fun watch, and that's why Silverfield was brought here, because of his great background.
And the Razorbacks are threatening on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Smith. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like, sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll, and it comes.
Oh, what vision. Run out of bounds at the 39-yard line, but what a return to set up this offense. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He fires one deep down the right side. Upstairs, he's got it. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Canes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. On the ground, it's Fletcher. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Mensah. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got some room, entered to the goal line. They keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricane! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Jackson gonna throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Here's Mensah to throw. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble and throws. Plucks it out of the air. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, when we talk Miami and their ability to throw it, it all starts and ends with Malachi Tony and what he did on some of the biggest stages a year ago as a true freshman, right? He just had that game-breaking speed. You just want to find ways to get this young player the football because he's a home run waiting to happen. They've got a lot of other talent surrounding him, but he is the focal point of their ability to throw on the rock.
And I can't tell you how impressed I was with him. And not just catching the football, not the short stuff, the long stuff, the blocking, like the consummate pro. That kid came in as a freshman and looked like he was a 21-year-old veteran. Like, I can't wait to watch his steps to see if he continues to grow and get better. Because the start was at a high level, as in one of the best in all of college football.
Let's see exactly where they mark this, but it looks as if they're going to be a few inches short of the 1st down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to take off.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The give is to Smith. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Tight end now in motion. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Rush is on him. He's going to run it. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look. Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down for this offense. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Trying to escape and get it himself. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Mensah. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Miami! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Jackson will throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game, but they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
No fair catches here, looking for room. Smashes through the tackle. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside, it's Smith. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Under fire. And down he goes.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Let's see how aggressive they are in trying to get points on the board before halftime. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Across the 45. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on first down. He lets one fly deep. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage, forcing that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Fletcher. He stopped short of the first down marker, had to get it to the 30-yard line, and now they're staring at 4th and short. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Miami's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, listen, things have not been going right lately, but they have found some momentum here in this ball game. He said, I know we've got a lot of clock left, a lot of game left, but it all starts right now to continue to believe they get the ball to start the second half, and we'll see if they take that first half momentum into the third. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Hurricanes will punt it away on 4th down. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running inside, it's Smith. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here on fourth.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The run inside. It's Fletcher. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Hurricanes will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Wide open downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, and one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Hands it off on the counter. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Discretion, the better part of valor, not going to give him a chance to return as they kick it toward the sideline. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Mensah moves away as he feels pressure. Unleashes one. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Trying to move them on the counter. Fights off a defender. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had a...
Makes a grab and room to run. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Caught behind the line. It's Lockwood. Hard-hitting tackle.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Jackson gonna throw it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that fourth down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. Stuck it right on him, and they keep the drive alive.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Lockwood.
Yeah, that's a big gain down the field, and the big fella was wide open. I'll tell you what, nobody around. The defense kind of lost sight of him, and he took full advantage.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab in their space. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Razorbacks line it up with a first and goal. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games. That guy needed to make that interception at this critical juncture of the game. There's still time for them to go out and win it. Could that be the play that sparks this team?
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Running inside, it's Smith. Push down for the tackle.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
And he got it! And they're back within a score here in the fourth.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They want that clock to run. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Mensah to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The run inside. It's Fletcher. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive, or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? Got a man. It's Marshall. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Jackson will throw. It's complete to the left.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. There he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
And, guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be... And he's got it! He's got it for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for two right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Throwing, Mensah finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The play-action fake. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Hurricane. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. The Hurricanes back on top. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Time's running out, Jesse. They're in a world of trouble, but as long as you've got a few ticks, there's a chance.
And they've got a quarterback, David. Just going to have to come down to some good old-fashioned heroics, right? You can't take a sack. You're going to have to buy time, and you're going to have to make some incredible throws.
Buy some time and show off that cannon, because he's going to have to throw this thing a long way down the field and get really, really lucky.
Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Jackson going to throw it. Pocket breaking down. It's on target and complete. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game right at the